This is real. This is real. Y'all, I'm a little bored and I need to work. And it's kind of lonely being a reseller. So I decided, you know what? Since I need hours and I'm feeling okay today, that I would go live. It's going to take a second for people to show up, and that's fine. I have music in the background. Hopefully, y'all can't hear it because it will. I'm playing one of my favorite songs. Someone told me long ago there's a calm before. I have to eat. I'm sorry, I forgot to. Before the storm, and I know shining down like water. Hello to the lurkers. I have a feeling I'm going to get lurkers today. That's a guaranteed, signed, sealed, and delivered. Is that my friend? What's going on, Douglas? I'm doing a working live because I need to work today and get ready for knickknacks and even work on eBay because my eBay store got a massive facelift yesterday since I do not have access to my things. So I am not going to worry about that, and I am going to think out of the box. That's how we're going to roll. I have enough stuff, and plus I'm trying to go for smalls anyways, because I have to have, see, I bet you there's quite a few of you that just have no idea what's going on, but I have to have my 14th heart surgery in a couple weeks, and I've been in and out of the hospital 4 times. I don't even know how many days in total now. But I just got out a few days ago, and luckily this round, I have a really cool machine that keeps track of my heart. And I also, was sent, well, even though I need to pick up some of the meds, but it's part of my issue is what's called my Buerger's disease. And so between that, or Berger's disease, between that and my pacemaker, my leads are having some problems, and my pacemaker has to be moved back to the other side. So it's a little scary, and that's just another reason I want to go live, because I need some distraction. Like, my brain is not braining, and that's all I can think about. And so I figured, you know what, I'm going to hang out with my friends, because if I just sit here and do this by myself, I will probably cry. Ashley, hi, honey. How are you, darling? Is that my love? What's going on, Shell? Hello, Queen. If y'all are following my social media, you know that I am known for my shenanigans videos. I have so much fun doing those. And look, I put makeup on today. That is the first time I've done that in quite some time. I didn't have access to my stuff, even clean clothes. So I was like, shoot, take a shower, put some makeup on, clean clothes, and let's work. Let's work. I should have ate before, though. That was kind of silly. I forgot about that. I am full-blown diabetic now. That's fun, right? That's fun. And in fact, that bothers me more than the fact that I have to have my 14th heart procedure. Because I have to live the rest of my life with that. And although I have to live the rest of my life with my pacemaker, obviously, because it needs to keep me alive, when I go and get it, the next surgery and get it moved back and they fix the leads, I'm hoping that my life's going to go back to semi-normal like it was before a year ago. It's that KJ. No freaking way your behind showed up in her. KJ, up in here, up in here. I'm going to lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. What is going on, girl? And thank you. I have not really gotten a compliment, actually, in a really, really, really long time. So that is nice. Well, in person. It's always nice to hear something. That my friend. See, girl, if you would be wanted to show your face, I would bring you on here with me. Or actually, you could work just for future reference. You could still do a working live with me if you wanted to, and then not show your face and just have your camera pointing to the stuff you're going through. Because it's easy. All I'd have to do is throw you a link. So if you in the future are ready, you let me know, because you are more than free to come hang out with me here live on YouTube. Woo woo! Girl, I'm trying to get some stuff ready. So I'm gonna list on eBay. I'm gonna go through some stuff for Knickknacks later. Angel and I have been trying to do co-hosts over on Knickknacks, and I think my issue is that I have my Android and not my iPhone. I left my iPhone at the hospital. Ugh, yo, I'd be a mess. And I don't have a car because I don't have my keys, so I can't go get it. But I will be getting it sometime soon. I have somebody who's going to help me out. If y'all only knew, for real. If you only knew. I can say this. I'm single. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, we are. I'm telling you, Angel, it's just because of the iPhone thing. And that, because like my screen, I'll show you. My screen is different. And that was another thing I thought about doing these lives, because I've had a lot of people ask me about Knickknacks and Dibbed It. And I thought, I used to do working lives a lot, and I need to get my monetization. I don't need to, but I would like my channel to be monetized again, so I have to earn my hours back. But because I'm going to do those, I can actually stream through YouTube, and I really like these selling platforms. I really do. I like live selling a lot. Y'all know I do it right here on YouTube, not through my channel. But the thing that I don't like about doing that is it's much more steps, because then I have to do PayPal and all of that. And so part of the reason I continue to even do those is really because of y'all, because I love y'all and I like hanging live. But with doing it through Knickknacks or knickknacks.net or dibbedit.com, it's so easy. It's so easy to just even list something, do a description, and put it out there. And what's cool is you can do like buy it nows. You can do a live auction where it's like, if I were to put something out today, and then I could pick any day. If I wanted it to end tomorrow, I could. Or if I wanted it to end in 30 days, I could, which is really cool. And then you can also set it up to do live auctions when you go live. If you want to go live, you don't have to go live through that platform. So if you're a type of person that doesn't want to do that, you can still sell through there and not have to do that part, because I understand that not everybody likes to put their face out there. And even my friend Angel over here, she doesn't necessarily put her face out there, just like a few other people. And she goes just hands only. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, I got this. Look, I'm still at least buff, y'all. My muscles are a little sissy love right now, but we're working on it. The biggest thing, and another reason why my surgery got a little pushed off, is because I am super, super skinny. Super skinny. And that's, part of a few reasons. And now I'm understanding, number one, I'm diabetic. And so I just wasn't even feeling good. But part of what's happening with my pacemaker, and the best way that I can describe it, is the leads are now doing kind of a reverb thing, is what my heart doctor explained. And what it's doing is it's not only contracting my heart, but it's contracting the other organs that are near. So it's literally with my heartbeat. And if I'm amped up, it's even worse. I have blood pressure problems, and it's either kicking too high or kicking too low. We know why it's kicking too high, because I'm stressed out. But the low part is because of my Wegener's disease. So here I am trying to gain weight, but I have to be mindful that I'm diabetic. And then I have this, the beating of my heart beating my stomach, and it makes me, I know TMI, but I literally puke my brains out for most of the day. I do have medications for that, but unfortunately, I am not able to get them because, well, I don't have a vehicle currently to drive. My keys are apparently missing. I don't know. What's going on, Crystal? What is going on? I miss your face. I miss your face. I miss your face. Wait, did I just see Wendy in here? I see Douglas say hello to Wendy. I know that's... Hi. Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. Can't help myself. I love you, Wendy, and I was going to say nobody else, but that's not true because I do love a bunch of my friends. I'm feeling a little old school. Like I'm having a sort of a throwback to when I used to do lives all the time and do them by myself, and it just kind of be random. And Beth and I, Reseller Robo, are going to bring back our lives again. It's just it's hard because I don't know when I'm gonna, I have good days and bad days, and so you just stay tuned for that because we are gonna bring that show back. The show, the Life to Listings, and if you don't know who I'm talking about or you haven't seen any, there's plenty. I love that girl. Hold on, okay, maybe I should take a bite of this off camera real fast because it's like weird. I really didn't purposely choose a banana like to be weird on YouTube. Hold on, a banana on my mouth. Yeah, this really is reminding me of what I used to do lives years and years ago. My goal for 2026, I have a couple goals. Excuse me while I swallow my banana. With my hand, y'all. I have so many bruises and stuff on my body from all the times they poke me. I have a thing where, and again, it's part to do with my rare disease, but I have my rare disease is basically killing my blood vessels, my veins. It's not pumping right. And so it starts in the furthest extremities. I have it because I had a hole in my heart I was born with. And so over time, as that hole grew, it basically, instead of sending out the blood through the rest of my body, it still was sending out some, but it was pumping through my heart, right? And there's kind of two main chambers through your heart. I mean, there's four, right? But there's two main ones. And so what it was doing was it was just kicking through my heart, and it caused the smallest side of my heart to be 3 times bigger than the other side. And because the rest of my body wasn't getting enough kind of circulation, it ended up killing the blood vessels. And so it's slowly doing that. And that's not to be like all dark and weary on it, but it will probably be what takes me to the pearly gates, because eventually when it hits your insides and starts killing those, you can't kind of, do anything about it. But I am far off from that, so don't you worry about that. It's very, very slow in me, and as long as I am good, get my heart fixed, keep my blood pressure level, and be active, it should slow down. But eventually I will be in a wheelchair. I was supposed to get one recently, just because I've been falling all because of all of this kind of stuff. And some days are bad. Some days I just don't feel good. Yesterday, I did not feel good at all. But today, I'm feeling better because I got me clean clothes. I got my clothes. Woo, woo, woo. There ain't nothing like feeling human. Like, it's the most awful thing to roll out of a hospital multiple times and not be able to put on clean clothes or have washed clothes. But, man, what's going on, my friend from across the pond? I'm trying over here, Boatman, to earn my allers back. So I am going to go live more often. I have more time on my hands because I can't be pushing myself like I was before. So that's why I'm going to stick with smalls. Oh, they're sweet, Connie. How are you, honey? What are you up to? I haven't checked out your channel in a while. Are you still doing? I know. I don't think you're doing your auctions. Are you still at least making videos? I'm sorry if you are and I haven't been watching. I've been a little busy. Connie is a sweetheart. She has really great stuff. I don't know what she's doing or where she's selling that or if she's selling. But I have bought so much stuff from her over the years. Oh my goodness. Now that is a face that I have not seen in forever. Let's see if I can remember how to say it. Ankylosing spondylitis. It used to take me like forever. I used to say it real slow. Speaking of that, how are you, my friend, doing medically? And where are you at? What are you doing? Feel free, y'all. If you're a content creator, I have no problem with you sharing out where you're at. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube or whatever it is, because I'm so out of the loop with a bunch of y'all. I would actually like to know where you're at. So girl, tell me if you're doing anything. I see somebody who is not blue. What's going on? Let me change blue here. I'm not recognizing the name off the top. Oh, there we go. Andrea. Oh, that's awesome. Comes up as my store name for some reason. What's going on? Let me change you blue. Because if you're blue, I like you. And if you're not, it's either because YouTube dropped you off or, and is it Andrea or Andre? Did I just say that? Did I say it right? Tell me which one it is because I don't want to be messing up. YouTube does drop you off sometimes when people haven't been making content. But y'all know me. I never want anybody to feel like they are dodgeball because that literally was me. It literally was me. And you know why it was? Is because I sucked at sports when I was growing up. And that's because I had those heart problems. And so nobody wanted me on their team because I wasn't fast enough. What's funny now is I can outrun most of the people that I know. When I got my pacemaker when I got it, because I got my pacemaker and then I got it moved a year later because it was giving me problems. And I lost my train of thought because I really did just lose my train of thought. That's what happens. I'm trying to find my YouTube here. I'm a squirrel chaser when I'm live by myself. The first one, Andrea. Okay, I like that. That's pretty. I just wanted to make sure I was saying it right. I don't want to try to offend anybody. Okay, where is my YouTube? Hold on here. Just hold that thought, okay? Because I apparently can't multitask right in this very moment. Who be watching my YouTube shorts? Who's been watching? It's so ridiculous. I'm actually on another app called Clapper, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I just hit 5,200 followers over there. It is. If you don't know what it is, it's the adult version of TikTok. And so if you go over there and you sign up to watch, just make sure you're on the right side of it. Unless you want to be on the other side, that's fine. But I am not one of those. I like it because it's a little less filtered and you can, you're not as paranoid in what you say. Okay, I found myself. Oh, my lighting is actually okay. I see me. Hi, Self. How you doing? Let me switch. So you joyfully thrifted. That's your store. That's a great name. Again, feel free if y'all have sell places. I am all about sharing the love. Okay, there we go. I'm doing well. Have created a long time. Just YT just isn't the same. I agree on that. It's much, much, much harder to grow now through YouTube. Much harder. And it takes time, I've gotten burnt out from it. And then obviously I've left YouTube. I don't even know how many times for lengths of time. I'm trying not to do that, anymore. Okay, I got you turned. You watch some of my shorts, my crazy shorts. Come on, take another bite of my banana real quick, and then maybe we're gonna. I'll show you some of the stuff I'm working on trying to list. I'm gonna work on jewelry today, so it's gonna be mostly eBay and knickknacks. eBay and knickknacks, and then my hard goods and everything else. I'm gonna work on for Dip, but I gotta get my. I want to get my iPhone back because it's easier to list. Not easier. Part of it is because I can see, I'm like all over the place. Part of it is because I can do co-hosts through my iPhone, but also I can stream right here to YouTube. So you guys could be a part of it. Kind of like, the W selling app. How people stream to YouTube. I'm going to be able to do that. And what's cool is I'm pretty sure those that do want to bid, I think you can still bid through YouTube, but I would suggest coming all the way over. But that's another plan that I have. Un momento. Eating banana. Mouthful of banana. Banana good. All right. Okay, let's see what everybody's saying. Coronation, now that's another person I have not seen in like forever. What is going on, my friend? How are you, and where the heck have you been? Maybe y'all asking me that, where the heck have you been? Right here, in the guest house. I just ate a couple peanut butter crackers. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about something real quick? Okay. It's kind of sad that I cried over this, but I remember when I got out of the hospital, I was kind of starving. Thanks to some very nice person who happens to be in here who DoorDashed me some food. I'm so grateful for that. But my stepmom knows that I love Reese's peanut butter cups and I love pretzels. And I had no idea that Reese's came out with these. And it's so hard for me to not want to eat the entire thing because I do want to eat them all. But that for sure is going to spike my blood sugar and then make it drop. And I struggle when that happens. These are so good though. Oh, eat one. I don't know. I'm going to have to order these. So good. Excelente. Me like these. Peanut butter, and jelly. Peanut butter, and jelly. Yeah, I know, I'm crazy. Life is short, man. If you wake up, it's a really good day. And sometimes when life is hard, you gotta be silly to make the hard moments easier. I listen to music a lot. There's my little protein shake here. You're allergic to peanuts? Oh, I don't know what I would do. Well, then again, I wouldn't have ever really known, right? like what they tasted like. I know. They're on Amazon, apparently. They're so good. I can't believe how good they are. Shocking. They're better than the other ones that you can get like in the gas stations. A lot. That's what I get a lot on road trips is those little pretzels. And some of them have like cheese in them and everything. But these are so good. This, not so good. It smells like feet. No. I don't know. Doesn't smell very good. Cheers. It's actually not bad. I put it in coffee a lot. Coffee is another thing that I actually drink because of my rare disease. It actually gets, it gets your circulation going. So when I was in the hospital, I was not sleeping. I don't sleep anyways, really. Again, it's my pacemaker is like glitching out. My leads are. So it wakes me up a lot. And when I was in the hospital, I kept waking up. Or I'd go to bed at like 1 or 2 and then wake up again a couple hours later. And I would wake up around 4 o'clock. Was when I was waking up. And the nurses would bring me a cup of coffee because number one, I knew I wasn't going to go back to sleep. But number two, my legs feel like they may explode when I wake up. They just feel so heavy and they hurt a lot. So coffee actually helps me. Let me see who else is in here. Oh my goodness. How is Nana Tink not blue? Let me change that, darling. How are you? She also does live sales in multiple places, including YouTube. So if y'all want to check her out, when's your next show, Nana? Feel free, again, y'all, to let me know because I can't keep track of everybody. Oh, I almost put you in timeout. I don't want to do that. If you're blue, I like you. You have to tell me if you hear my music. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm, and I know, shining down like water. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Okay, you're blue now. Going down. Okay, I gotta calm down. I have a bad habit of like going in and out of the screen. And I know that depending on where you're watching on, it makes you sick. I'm gonna try to refrain from getting too close like this to the camera. Just stay back. I gotta pretend there's an invisible wall. Oh, see, I hit the wall. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. And a dream that you dare to dream really do come true. That scared me. My phone went off. Pretty funny. No, that's about my prescriptions. I gotta send them to try to get them delivered. I'm all in the moment. Well, my heart's working. Okay, I gotta get a little container here. If anybody wants to come hang, let me know because I am totally all for sending you a link. I know some of y'all are shy about camera shy. Is that Swamp? Swamp is one who's not camera shy. He might be out doing yard sales though and working because it's noon. I own Nana. She's also one that likes to go live. Feel free, y'all. To the ones that I know. If you're a stranger, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to probably invite you. We got to hang out first, and I got to know you're a real person. It makes me think about back in the day before StreamYard. Why is it that nobody ever texts me really very often until I'm like doing something? Y'all distracted me. I'm just kidding. Let me see. I don't want to get hit on my music. When you wish upon a star. I'm going to do eBay and set up for knickknacks. I'm doing jewelry. So I'm hanging out, going through some stuff. I got to test some stuff. Because I am going to do a live sale later on knickknacks.net. I did one yesterday and the day before, and I'm doing the progressive shipping. So I told all my glitter friends that I would make sure to pre-list some stuff today and do another live so that it can get shipped out tomorrow. Oh, Glenn just said bye. He's all hello, bye. I have met Glenn in person, y'all. He is such a sweetheart. Such a sweet, sweet gentleman. Met him in Nashville. I don't know if he's still in here, but Glenn, I'm trying to convince my friend Angel to go to the next reseller meetup because I think that she would love it. See, Angel, if you go, Swamp would be Glenn. He would be one of the people that you could meet because he usually goes to those, and he's such a nice guy. He and I have been friends for a long time. I don't know, 8 years, 7 years. I don't even know. I can tell you my stuff out. I'll show you all my little system that I do for knickknacks and even eBay. And this is how I do it, yeah. They're numbered. I have A because that helps me remember the auction ones. And so I do those because when you do them wherever you are, obviously they expire at some point if you don't sell them. And so it's easier for me to go through numbers like that. So literally, that's all I do. Stick it in there. Then I reuse the same card. So if something in A sells and this one sells, I just keep it. I just pull it from the bag. And I still have my little thing. And then when I do live sales, I just write down the number, on the bag or in a bag or their name, and it's done easy. I don't have to try to be crazy about it. That's my system. On other stuff, on larger stuff, I do it by totes. All right. I'm just going to share all my secrets, aren't we now? No, they're not really a secret. Bam. I don't overcomplicate things. So that's my other system for eBay is I put it in a tote. And I'm mindful of how I do that. I've had to sort of tweak that through the years because there's times where if I buy something that's real similar to each other, like a bunch of figurines, I try not to put too many in the same container, and I spread them out so that I'm not like digging and hunting through there. And then larger items I have in even bigger totes. And those go in numerical order. It's just like this. It's a simple system. It's worked for me for a long time, even though I've had to sort of tweak it. I can tell you one thing of what not to do if you're beginning to sell in places is what I did in the beginning, thinking that everything was going to sell that I listed. And so I pre-boxed everything. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but you don't want to do that unless you know the item's going to sell. Because what I had to end up doing, or if they have a question, so if they have a question about an item, then you got to unbox it, right? If you don't know the answer off the top of your head. And if you're only doing a few items, then it's not as big of a deal to sort of keep track. But having a system is so important. And actually, speaking of those lives that I was talking about that Beth and I do, we were doing once a week. Word on the street is that she's going to do a whole series on starting basically from the beginning on what to do. And she's way better option to kind of learn from, unlike me, the squirrel chaser, because she's more organized. I'm organized chaos, and she's much more organized than me. And I know that an inventory system is one of the things that she's going to talk about. And again, that's Reseller Rowboat right here on YouTube. I know she's busy this weekend, or else I know she would be in here. Even live, I bet you she would. But we're going to ramp up those, or start doing those lives again coming next year. And plus, I hear that she's doing a giveaway for her store. Something I can't remember all the details. It's that you get to go into her Shopify store and pick out something, and she's going to do a giveaway. Basically, let them have it free. I think once a month, she says she's going to do that. So yeah, that's my system. It's not fancy. It doesn't have to be fancy. It's just, don't be like me in the beginning and box up everything. Because then when I realized it sat there, or I started to do live auctions, it was so much of a fiasco to try to fix that whole entire system. I will say the way that I do makes it a little harder, because like when they're in A's, I can pull up, or a container. That's how I run my sales and stuff, is because these ones are I'm only on eBay. I only number them like this for the auctions, right? That I do. People say auctions are dead on eBay. They are not. They are not dead on eBay. You just have to know what to be listed. But yeah, this system works pretty good for that. It just matters whatever works for you, because no matter whether you learn from myself, you learn from my friend Beth, Reseller Robo, or you learn from Nana Tink in here, who's also an amazing reseller. You gotta do what's best for you, because even when you go and source or wherever you are, people ask me, well, what should I sell? Well, that depends on what you have access to, and what your circumstances are. Like, I know when I lived in Kansas, I would have definitely had to try to figure out a way to get things sent to me to sell, because I was kind of in a very small, I was in a small town that literally only had 6 streets. 6 streets. That was it. There was a gas station, and it had 2 pumps. And the pumps were those old ones where they flip, the numbers flip. And so back then, I did more Facebook Marketplace and did local pickups. And when I was in Colorado, I had more access to stuff in thrift stores, because Colorado is the hunting hole for thrift stores. And if you try to argue with me, you have not been to Denver, Colorado and been in them thrift stores, because they are packed always. And the reason why is that? The weather. There isn't as many opportunities to do yard sales. And so even in the summers, everybody's so busy that there's just not as many yard sales as in other states. And it's because people are taking the time to do family things. They're taking the time to go places. They're not trying to take the time to do a yard sale. And so when I lived in Colorado and the places, this even applies to places that get colder weather, people right before school always do clean outs of their house. Springtime's another one. Always do. They always start doing spring cleaning and the first of the year. So mark my words, if you go into a thrift store during those time periods, you're going to see more items. And why is that? Because it's common. New Year's resolution. I'm going to clean my house. Oh, it's spring. Let's do a little spring cleaning. So here in Texas, because the weather is so nice all the time, there's yard sales a lot. And the thrift stores here suck. They're not very good at all. And part of that is because of how close we are actually to the border. A lot of people buy stuff and take it across because they can get it here. And flea markets are big around here too. That's another thing why thrift stores are so empty is you really got to be the first person in the door. You got to be there when it opens. I have tried to RA through places close here, and somebody, whoever you are, somebody is beating me to the punch every single time. And they must be literally waiting for the door to open, because in Walgreens, everything that's on clearance or gets marked down rapidly is gone by like 9 o'clock. So whoever you are, you're brilliant, and I hate you for it. I won't tell you all my secrets, but I will say there's definitely opportunities with buying stuff online. You could still do that type of thing and be successful if you wanted to go the RA route. But why don't we find something to like list instead of me just rambling on forever? This is one of the things I want to list right here. Let's talk about it. That's what I always tell everybody on my live sales. Let's talk about it. Shall we? Shall we talk about it? Oh, thank you. You put her thing up. Thank you. Right there. Nana just put up reseller rowboats. Beth. Yeah, go over there, watch one of her videos, and then make a comment. Tell her, Kimmy sent me. She would love that. Kimmy made me do it. Or tell her have a flappy day or floppy day, because we always wear our hats during our lives, and the very last thing we always do is we flip it up. So that's what you can go tell her. Have a flappy day. I'm going to have to put my nerd glasses on real quick so I can read these. Aren't these sexy? Yes. How you doing? How are you doing? Wow, I look crazy. I've never looked at myself in the forward position before. Oh, my magnifying glass is too focused here. It's too close for me. Made in England. Cara, Staffordshire. Tina. That's what it says. Okay, we're going to switch this out because that's a little much. My glasses are sexy and I know it. Let me get up to the chat. Chitter chat. The chitter chat. Tia Nana's hi. How are you, sweetheart? I hope you're doing well. Our yard sale seasons are flopped or flipped. Oh, flipped. More during the winter. Summer is too hot. That makes sense. So for us, even when it's hot, it's still like they're still. I will say though that they end early though. That's what happens is the yard sales end at like 11 or noon. There's nobody in the afternoons. These are the only, I don't have a loop right now. My loop broke. I did buy one, but I don't have access to my stuff, so I don't think I'm getting that anytime soon. Oh, okay. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I blind you. I don't mean to blind you. Oh, let me turn my light down. There. Oh, no, still blinding you? Yeah, this is it. Let's see if I can do it this way so y'all can see it. I used to be so good about being able to. I was one of the first people doing auctions on YouTube years and years and years ago before, nothing against y'all, but before everybody started doing it. Wow. Let's see if this works like this. Oh, snap. Brilliant. Even though what? It's backwards, huh? I think that's a setting. Am I backwards? Wait, now I'm confused. So these are cool. More than just cool. They're beautiful. I come across these a lot. A lot. I'm actually going to put this one up on eBay. And the issue, though, is 95% of the time when I come across these, they're broken. Oh, see, that's my girl. She always sells amazing stuff, too. Make sure to be following us over there because that's who I'm going to be doing live co-host for. Not for, with. She's a hoot. She's so sweet. I love you, my angel. Good. Can you guys hear my music? I don't want you to hear my music because I know YouTube will drop this live in a heartbeat. But I need some background noise. Okay. We're going to actually list something here. I'm going to do this one on eBay though. Everybody needs inspiration. Everybody needs a song. Beautiful melody. Y'all know I'm actually very, very, very shy about singing. Very, 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 very nervous all the time about singing. But it's moments like what I just did where I just don't think about it. But the second somebody tells me to sing, like my voice cracks and I can't hit no notes. I'm the type, anybody ever seen Coyote Ugly? Who's seen the movie Coyote Ugly? That's what I always think about is if I could just go on a stage and just have the lights turned off for a minute, then I would. I love to do that kind of stuff. I grew up, through school. I was in choir every single year. And I continued to even sing after that through Sweet Adelines. I only did that a little bit, but I was even talking to my stepmom about the fact that my goal for 2026 is to start doing the things that I want to do because I've sort of always put myself on the back burner and taking care of everybody else, and now that I'm have to have another heart surgery and I'm diabetic officially. It's not just pre-diabetes. It's now I am diabetic. And I have Bridger's disease and I have blood pressure problems, so it can just be a lot. And I think it's time that I start accomplishing the things that I want to do, And one of the things I want to do is get back into singing. So I'm going to go as soon as I can. I get healed up enough from my heart surgery. I'm going to go and audition for a choir group called is it Sweet Adelines here? I think it still is. I know that they're all over the U.S., but I just want to do that. Yes, just followed you. So I kept Nana, and I'm sure the boys at the top of Dip Dit are like, what is this girl doing? Every single time I start or schedule a live, not every time, but in the past few times, I was in the hospital or had to stop it or some emergency out of town or whatever the heck it is. But I'm going to push for it now, Nana, because I got an iPhone, even though I left it at the hospital on accident. I'm going to stream Dibbed It to YouTube. And although I'm doing jewelry, I'm not going to do jewelry over there because I wanted to keep separation between knickknacks and Dibbed It, because you can't really necessarily commingle those two. And so I wanted some separation, in it. And I'm going to hone in, I've been honing in on jewelry on knickknacks.net. And then I'm going to do everything else through Dibbed It. Part of my problem is I don't have access to my stuff right now. So I have to try to figure out how to get that first. But if not, I have enough stuff that I could do a few live sales over there, and then I'll just go and buy some more stuff. I'm just trying to bust my little behind. I actually do not have insurance, fun fact. And so all these appointments coming up, I have to pay out of pocket. And it's expensive. But I can do this. Right? We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. So I'm going to throw this little bad boy up for an auction. Oh, I was trying to turn on my light. My box. My light box. Oh, this is such a great song that's playing right now. It's Creep, and it's I can't remember who the rendition of or who sings it off the top of my head of this cover song. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. Okay, maybe I shouldn't sing with the floppy banana. Oh, y'all, this is... If you've been following me long enough, you know that one of my closest friends was Robin, because she shed, and she would have taken every single one of these little shots of me being a goofball and made it into one of her funniest videos. I miss her. Yeah, I don't want to talk about her. It'll make me cry. I love her so much. I miss her. All right, I'm going to take a bite of my Nana real fast. Banana. I'm going to take a bite of Nana. I'm going to take a bite of a banana. Don't worry, Nana, Tink and Tent Nanas. I ain't trying to munch on your toe or something. So very special. Okay. Light box. Let's actually, I don't know, do something real fast. I'll do this on eBay. Maybe I should look it up first. Let's look it up. Figure out if I'm going to do it on eBay or knickknacks. Sign in. Why am I signed out? What's going on here? Why is my eBay signed out of? Hold on a second. I can't get into my eBay. My password. 1 second. Oh, come on now. Somebody be trying to sign into my thing and it blocked me out. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. All right, we'll still just look it up. Even though I can't sign my account. Quite 1 second, I'll go to my computer and try to do it. All right. So I found it pretty easily on eBay. Let's see what this sold there. The one I see is it says $29.99. But that doesn't mean that's what it sold for. Okay, 10. I see 10. 12. Okay, I'm not going to put it on eBay. We're going to list it on knickknacks. 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 Now I can show you how to do knickknacks because it's like since I'm going to do it over there. It's literally, I go to my little, and this applies the same for Dibdit, where Nana sells over on dibdit.com because they're both under district. They're like a bunch of little marketplaces, and so those are the two that I'm only a part of. So this is from Android. Now the Apple looks different, but they just recently added this to where you're able to use the app with an Android and you don't have to go through a browser like what I was trying to do before to do all my listings. And by the way, I have a code that you can use. It's code GLITTER, that if you come over and hang out with me on either one of those, and you make sure to put that code in. If you spend $10 or more, you get $5 off the first, if you're a noob, which is awesome. Okay, so all I got to do is go new listing. Okay, I'm going to pick my marketplace. So I'm doing knickknacks. Now, this is what I was saying. You can do buy it now, right? I'm going to click on that top thing. Those are your options that you can do. Buy it now with offers, auction. That's what I'm saying. That is where you're not live, where you put things out for auction and then you can set it for whatever time and day. And then live auction. So I'm going to do the live auction because tonight, that's what I'm doing, is I'm going to go live and I want to do a few pre-bids. What's cool about that is I'm going to literally list this and then people can go over and pre-bid on it before my actual show. And so if you're not able to, maybe you work or you're not able to be there live in person for the lives, you can still buy that item as long as you're the top bid. You can set it to what? I think, can you set it to your max maybe? Or maybe it's just, no, I'm not sure on that one. Okay, what did we say we had here? Cara. I forgot how to spell it. All of a sudden. Okay. Because I'm going to do this live auction with this item right here, I'm only going to take a handful of pictures. Really, sometimes you can even just do probably a front and a back. If there's more flaws, of course, you want to kind of let that know. But I don't do nearly as many pictures through live selling as I do like I do for eBay. eBay, I try to use every single one of them. Flower, brooch. Let's take some pictures of this real quick. I've never tried it through this way because they just literally added this. Let's take a picture of my flower. So yeah, it's pretty good. Bam! There's one. Check mark that. I like to do them usually through my camera and just add them all in at once. Oh, I got it upside down. Okay, there is a small, I see a small, teeny, tiny little white mark. That is so little that I would have never even noticed it until it was under the light like that. So I'm going to take a little bit of a closer picture of just that and make sure to do a little disclaimer on it. It's so little. I can hardly see it. Like I had to zoom in on that one. And then I'd like to do one with the clasp open. And then, really, and a size for comparison. This is taking me longer trying to show you all like this because I literally could do this within, less than a minute. Time is money, friends. Time is money. Money. Time is money. My measure. Look at this. Is this not like the coolest thing ever? I have a couple of them and I'm obsessed with them because you don't have to do the on the tape measure and have it slam back on your fingers and then trying to finagle with one of the cloth ones. I'm like, this is perfect for me. I don't have because I'm not using my iPhone. I don't have my template. So I'm going to have to type something real quick. Let's see. Is shown in pictures. Pictures are. Please feel free to reach out with any further questions. Thank you and have a great day. That's what I'm typing. And see, time is money. If I would have had this template, or done my copy and paste, and a lot of, another trick I do is I use ChatGPT a lot. And I just send ChatGPT the pictures. We can do that for one of the items and I'll show you. How I do that. Starting price. Let's start it at $199. $199 and doing fine. And then what I like to do for smalls, so I got that. Literally, it's okay. So I wrote let me go back here. My little blurb right here. Put in my price, $199. I'm going to do it 20 seconds. I already had my fulfillment set. I have $1 so if people want to do combined shipping. I don't ship to anywhere else. That's already preset. I don't even have to do anything with that. It's going to give me kind of what my earnings will be if I only sell it at $199. And then all I do, bam, publish. Done. That simple. And the same thing applies if you wanted to buy it now or the other ones. Now, if you're doing it from Apple, it will look different. And when I get my Apple back, I'm more than happy to show you how to do that. Maybe I will make shorter videos to show people how to do that because I was searching for videos myself on how to list. I'm a visual person. even if you set up your live stream, which I'm not going to do way ahead of time quite yet, because I have to kind of see how I feel by the afternoon on what time I'm going to go live. But it's so easy. You just, hit your go live button, type in your thing. I always do brooches, bling, and beautiful things over on Knickknacks. You can schedule it for later. You pick your little thumbnail and bam. And then during your lives, you just add your items in that you want to show during that live. So you really could just do exactly what I was doing. So nobody's going to see that I have that listed until I add it into my live, because I did it through a live auction. Now, if I had done it just the auction, then people could see it, which that's what I do over on Dibdit is I do live, or I don't do the live auctions as I do auction, and I set it for a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is. And I have sold things that way. Okay. We got that one taken care of. Let me get my little square thingy I was talking about. Where'd I put it? Oh, misty eye of the mountain below, where is my blocks? So this is what I use. And this I'm not going to necessarily number this round. Some of them I do number. If I have a whole lot of them, I'll slap a number ahead of time, because shipping, that makes it easier, right? Because you can just go 1, 2, 3. Oh, they bought this. So I stick it in a little thing, and I have another one. And so when during the live, I show it from this one. It sells. I stick it into another one that looks just like this. And then after the sale, I just go all the way through. It's pretty. It works for me. My little system works for me. What other goodies can we find? Well, I take another bite of my banana in pajamas. I wish I could play music on YouTube. But that's not an option. I'm fairly new to this trick. But I need to check the chat real quick. Yeah, I know. It's with Angie, right? Is that who? Yeah. I be lurking in there, girl. I was watching you actually. When I was in the hospital, I can't remember which one it was. One of the times that I was in the hospital recently. But I'm pretty sure I didn't feel good, so I don't think I said anything in there. James, why are you not blue, my friend? We got to fix that. What's going on, James? How are you? Darling, where are you living at, James? No, I was trying to remember if you were still near or still not too far off from Dallas. Should I put him in timeout? I'm feeling okay. I'm better than I was, but that's really, I'm better than I was on at least the blood sugar front and the blood pressure front. Locker near Austin. What? It says Austin. Shoot, I didn't know you were near Austin. Maybe I should have hit you up for a ride when I was stuck lost in Austin. Oh, Lord. I'm going to look that up real quick. I thought you lived like, maybe you did live somewhere else a while ago. Because for some reason I kept thinking Dallas was where you were taking Emily. Oh, I'm going to look that up, how far away that is. Just out of curiosity. Because I do travel sometimes. Is Lockhart. 2 hours and 29 minutes. Shoot! Friend, that is not far at all. Now we are going to have to meet up. I don't know how long you've lived over there, but that would be silly if it's been this entire time. I know it's not been. There's no way that you've been that close. We have doctors in Dallas. Okay, maybe that's why I keep thinking the Dallas thing. Orthopedic. 2016. Okay. Okay, so you've lived there for a bit. It's on his personal account. Oh. Well, then, okay. Cool. Go there a few times a year. I go to Dallas also a few times a year. And I always thought, oh, I'll meet you one time in Dallas. Well, that would be silly because Dallas is 4 hours away when you're only 2 hours and 5 minutes. But I have a few people I know in Dallas. Kim, it's about to get real. I'm eating a pretzel. They're flipping good. And my favorite pair of hairy hands, which is Silver Hair Stacker. I've been calling him my favorite pair of hairy hands since the first time I ever saw his hands on a screen, because he never shows his face. It's just always his hands. And so I started that. I have a tendency to nickname people. Y'all know me. So I started calling him my favorite pair of hairy hands. I got to meet him also last year in Nashville. Okay, I'm going to start going through this as we chat because I'm looking for... I had piled a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, this is not what I want. This is on Christmas. We can do this. Okay, here's what we're going to do. It's going to be a little noisy for a second. I got to get a container. Okay. We're going to shift through this so I can pull stuff that I'm going to keep to sell. And we're going to have to put Christmas away for a little bit. Okay. I'm all tangled up here. All right. This Shmeebay. Oh, see, now I'm thinking. My brain is braining after that wonderful banana. What a goofball I am. I should like get into the groove here, friends. Have my little separator thing. It's my separator. This up here. Oh, hey, that's much better. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Here, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Christmas be gone. I don't know if Nana Tink's in here, but I just thought about her saying on the YouTube auctions. I didn't know if... Nana, do you still have guests on your YouTube auctions? Because if you do, I'm just saying I volunteer. If you need somebody to come live with you and do an auction with you. Even though I honestly am not... YouTube auctions are not my preference. Only just because it's it's a little more effort. A little more effort on the PayPal thing. Aren't these pretty? Trying to figure out where I should put them. Should I put them up for knickknacks? I might. Actually, that is what I'm going to do. And the reasoning, they're not marked. And I'm prepping for that auction anyways. Where's my little earrings? Shall we use gold? Or shall we do black? We'll have to see what looks prettier. I think this will probably be good. Knickknacks. And actually, I am feeling lazy, so I'm going to have ChatGPT write my description for me. So what I do when I do that is I use my regular camera and my phone to take pictures. Always do a square one by one. We're going to snappy snap a couple pictures and she's going to write. Oh, it says my storage is full. Lord. So it's okay. A little road bump, a little speed bump. That's another reason why I wish I had my other phone, because this phone is not working properly. It is not working properly. I thought I had cracked the screen. I'm such a dork. I literally thought I smashed my phone. And I forgot that there was a screen thing on it. But my phone still is not working properly. And people be texting me and I'm not getting them, or my texts aren't sending out to them. And so they're just getting a whole slew of them all real quick, all in a row. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's not necessarily like that. It's just because apparently my phone is jack fizzled. Oh, who texted me? Okay. Storage. Goodness. Okay, we got to think out of the box. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Can't take pictures, regular phone. Want to use ChatGPT. Okay, we'll take pictures through ChatGPT. See if that works. Just because you get a roadblock, y'all, doesn't mean you can't try to figure it out. There ain't nothing going to stop me. All right, ChatGPT. I'm going to snap a couple pictures. So what I do is I take some pictures, put it in, and I do pay for ChatGPT. There is a free version, but you can only do so much, so many pictures and stuff. Whoa, I just bumped my oven. That about made me pee my pants. I don't want to take too many of them. Just because I don't need to draw her. Usually I take the pictures of my phone and just add it to ChatGPT. And then that way I can just easily add them into wherever else I want. But we're having a little difficulty, so we're going to have to do the extra step today. That's fine. We can do that. Is that my YT hubby rolling on in here? You're stuck in traffic? Where are you headed out? Who are you with? The wife? Are you there with Joshua? Tell them both I said hello. I miss you, friend. It's been a minute. You know I've been in and out of the hospital. I haven't had a chance to talk to you. So my friend over here, my friend Pat Dees, he is into 3D printing. And I actually really like watching those because it's like ASMR for me. And from what I can tell, he's doing pretty good. So feel free, Pat. You know me. If you want to share out your other channel, please do so. Or whatever channel you're on. Let's see, what channel are you on? No, Pat D's, yeah. I have no idea. Either way. All right, Chat GPT. Her name is Erin. That's what I named her. I'm going to tell her. Great condition. That's all you have to do is tell the condition. I've sort of trained her already. She's going to think for a brief moment. I'm going to go over to Nicky next. Nicky next. I said Nicky next. Nicky next on net. Nicky next. Nick. Do you think Jocelyn would like that as a new theme song? Nick next. Nick next on net. Nick. I'm gonna make a short of that. I'm gonna do it the next time I put my stuff out. Nobody can steal that. Okay? Okay. Nick, get next. Nick, get next. I said Nick, get next. Nick, get next. It's niknax.net is where that is. I should be throwing down that link, huh? Yeah, whatever. Follow me over there. My name's Life with Kimberly across everywhere. My phone is thinking. Oh, there we go. Okay. Chat GPT should be finished already. She don't take very long. But since we had a little photo issue, I am going to have to snap picture real fast. Oh, misty eye of the mountain below. Oh, this is a great song that's coming on now. It's from Aladdin. I'm going to play it. It's probably going to block me. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I guess I'm not monetized, though, so I don't have to worry about that, right? Well, in the future, though. No, nobody watches lives. Rewatches lives. Out in the thunder, but I won't cry. I won't start to crumble whenever they try to shut me or cut me down. I won't be silent. You can't keep me quiet. You try it. Go speech. Oh, see, I'm not paying attention. Now it's taking me longer. Okay, me. Still made me know. Again, I'm not going to snap a whole lot of pictures. I'm just doing a few front, side, back. If there's any flaws, I don't really see any flaws in this. I never oversell an item, though. I always undersell it. That's just the way I roll. Sending to crumble. Try. Cut me down. Silent. Be quiet. Try it. Okay, a picture of them open and a measurement. Oh, silly phone. Come on now. Go speechless. Here we go. Let's see if ChatGPT is. Is that my friend in here? Elizabeth up in here, up in here. I'm about to lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. What's going on, beautiful? How's your kitty? How's your kitty? Mine is, I don't know what she's doing. She's probably out under the carport laying in the tractor, because that's what she likes to do. Speechless, speechless. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear my music, but my music's over playing. All right. So Erin said, got it, Kimberly. Here's your regular eBay listing, clean and ready to go, using your usual flow and wording. So she's straight up. Gives me the title and the description. Bam, I didn't have to do nothing. All I did was send her the pictures. And I've had to train her a little bit, to get her. What I was doing was I was copying from my eBay and pasting it and telling her, this is what I want you to do. And it took a little bit for her to kind of get, she's AI. I suppose we could do this on eBay too. I guess train your AI, but I have just not tried to do that. I'm a creature of habit. And when I find something that works for me, I just stick with it. And plus, because I sell across multiple. And I think she's better than some of the other ones. Oh, she didn't space it out very good, but that's okay. She kind of goofed up on that. I really feel that I'm losing my best friend. That's what's on now. It's good to be. Love me some Gwen Stefani. Looks as though you're letting go. Want to know. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't know that, sweetheart. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. We're taking it one day at a time. I'm just trying to keep my brain distracted a lot of times because thinking about having another heart surgery is really kind of getting to my head, and dealing with everything else is really getting to my brain. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to start doing working hangouts because I had talked about it for a while now that's what I was going to do. All right. So all I did was copy and paste that into my listing. That whole thing took way longer than I normally could do it because I'm doing it live. And so I'm going to plop these. And my little thing on there. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. What's everybody up to today? Oh, thank you. No, I don't claim to be an amazing singer. I just do it because I want to. See, so does Beth, Resale Robo. Did you have to try to train it too? Or how did you get what you put in your description and then hit the little eBay AI thing? Or I'm just curious. Because I've thought about doing it. Is it worth it to train it? Don't speak. Okay. Let's find something else. Let's do something for eBay. Let's do this cool looking. No, I can't do eBay. I forgot because I can't log into it right now. Let's see if we can log into eBay since I'm locked out. I gotta turn on my laptop. Oh no, I can do it from here. Hold on, folks. What do I mean? Like, how do you just hit when you list through eBay? Do you just hit the little AI description thing? Because Resale Robot was saying she had to train her eBay AI. But how good is it? Is it like pretty good? What in tarnation is going on here? Why can't I get into my eBay, folks? Hold on. I don't remember my password. It's a problem. I don't ever have to log into it. Okay. We're just going to reset. April. I need to put these away because they're going to spike my blood sugar and then I'm going to be feeling like dirt. That is emailing me. See? Just a little roadblock. Y'all can't just quit, you know? When life starts to get hard, you can't just always throw your hands in the air and just say, well, I'm not going to deal with it. Oh, I can't see the chat. I'm trying to get into my eBay here. No one's going to text me. People, I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game, so you say. I'm just trying. Oh, you say. Oh, come on now. What just happened? There was a network error. What does that mean? It's going to make me do it again. What in tarnation? It said network error. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Okay. And hit AI description. Oh, maybe I'll try that. Putting a door handle on my front door. I bought it about 5 years ago. You bought the front door 5 years ago or the door handle? 5 years? Boatman, you could have shipped that across to us and I could have swam across the ocean and installed it for you within the 5 years. Come on, let me into my email. Let's see, is it going to let me in it? Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. Why is it doing all this nonsense? Okay. Am I in it? Success! Got it. Muscles. Oh, yeah. I figured it out. Craziness! Craziness! Unnecessary craziness! Okay, let's do it. Ooh, maybe I'll try the AI thing, the AI description thing. Since start talking about, I don't know. I have a template. I have templates on eBay. A lot of times that's what I do, or I do Chat GPT and copy and paste it. But I have pre-made templates. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come shining through. No matter how your heart is beating, if you keep on believing, a dream that you wish will come true. All I can think about is in the movie in Cinderella. Oh, that clock! Right in time, or whatever she says. Oh, that silly clock. That's what I sing to Charlie a lot, almost when he goes to bed. The other one I used to sing for I'm going to take some pictures of this little item here. The other song that I sing is from the Prince of Egypt, and it's the lullaby that she sings. And she puts Moses in a basket and puts him down the river. And it goes, hush now, my baby, be still, love, don't cry. Sleep like you're rocked by the stream. Sleep and remember my lullaby, and I'll be with you when you dream. I do not have him currently. I do not have him with me currently. He is, I'm not sure what he is doing. All right, let me snap some pictures here. Try to focus instead of being distracted. I do a lot. I sing. It just happens. When I used to work for Subway, and I was a manager for Subway for many moons. And I would just sit in the back and sing. And I have such a I don't realize a lot of times that I'm doing it. Like I'll do it in the store, like pushing the shop. And I don't, it just comes out of me. My grandpa used to always say that if I'm ever in the car, you never have to play a CD or turn the radio on because I'll just sing. I can't sing all genres though. And I'm not always into like singing that. I'm actually, my favorite music to listen to on a constant basis is classic rock. Like that is my favorite music to listen to. And that's what I listen to the most. All right, let me take some more pictures here. So because I'm going to do this one on eBay, I'm absolutely going to take a whole bunch of pictures. Because that's what I roll with over there. Because some people, man, and their reasonings behind wanting a refund. Now, I don't really have that happen to me very often. But I've also been reselling for a really long time. 18 years. I've been reselling for 18 years. Yeah, long time. Long time. I used to have another eBay store. I did a lot of RA in, but I shut that one down many moons ago. Yeah, it was I don't know, a long time ago. I don't even know how many years now. And I just have the one. And it's pretty sad right now. I went from having 1,200 listings to not having much because I'm having to kind of start here. I have not the ability to get my things currently. I have tried though. I'm going to put this in a little baggie. I like it. I love it. This is a little petty. It says petty on it. I'm trying to also condense my jewelry. Because I have quite a bit from recent buyings. I have a brooch lady over at the flea market. Oh, I wish I had my car to be able to go see her today because I know she's taking some time off from the flea market. But I have plenty of brooches. She's my brooch dealer. She's my brooch dealer. Well, I say that, but I buy other things off of her. I lost my train of thought. It's the only bad thing about multitasking. Being live. Watching for an Amazon truck. I got to beeline it for it if y'all see me run. Because I'm waiting for the Amazon delivery for the cat. For cat food. Because the poor thing has been starving. I just got out of the hospital. I've been feeding her my chicken. The store is not within walking distance around here. I'm telling you. Not. The closest gas station is 7 minutes away. I live like on the end of a not dirt road, the end of a road. And so there's not like a going through it to cut through another area or something. Okay. I want to see what happens if I do this little AI. New, list faster with AI. Okay, let's see what this is all about. I should not have picked this listing to do sell similar as because they didn't do a very good job at what they were marking here. Says this vintage pin features a charming design of a sail ship boat made of gold-plated metal with a trombone clasp. It's Swiss-made piece crafted in Switzerland, known for its quality and precision. perfect for adding a touch of nostalgia to any outfit. This fashion accessory is sure to be a standout piece in any jewelry collection. Well, but what about condition? Okay, let's see what ChatGPT does. So ChatGPT says, vintage gold tone abstract modernist brooch featuring a sculptural layered ribbon design with dimensional curves and a bold mid-century feel. Signed, Paris on the back. Secure rollover safety clasp and straight pin function as intended. Measures approximately 1.5 inches wide, as shown with the ruler in the photos. Finish shows light surface wear patina and age-appropriate marks consistent with vintage jewelry, adding to its character. Great condition overall for its age. Pictures are a part of the description. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Note, please be reminded, due to lighting effects, monitored brightness, and contrast settings, there could be some slight differences in the color tone of the pictures in the actual item. Please inquire with any questions or comments. Thank you and have a great day. I love y'all, but I'm sticking with ChatGPT. Because she kind of covers my behind in the fact of, and I'm sure I could probably train eBay AI, because I know that's what Beth was saying. It was like, you can kind of train her, which I might try to do. But for now, I ain't trying to do it just because that's better for me. Part of that description is my template that I've used for years and years and years and years. And my mom actually used a similar one, and that's how I got some of those little things of what to say, because she's been reselling, and she doesn't do it now. Every once in a while they'll go, her and my stepdad, and buy something and resell it on eBay, but it's just not very common. It has to be for a certain amount of money. But she's been reselling since eBay started and Amazon. In fact, she was around when all they did was CDs. Like, that's all it sold. That's how long she's been doing it. Okay, I gotta erase this nonsense of a description. It's actually not nonsense. It is good. I mean, it works. It works. It's just, I think I'm going to have to sort of train it a little bit. Just the same way I had to train ChatGPT. Because if I would have done that the very first time in ChatGPT, I bet it would have been funky too. I actually prefer doing listings from my computer and not from my phone. So I would rather just start the listing and take the pictures and then do it from a laptop. But then I have to switch my screen, and I'll just be here all close typing in my screen, and y'all will see all my big old face. And I don't know if y'all want to see that, Yeah, books. That's what it was. Books. She sold books. Yeah. Books on Amazon and then CDs on, I want to say it was eBay. She had a whole entire basement. She had such a great system. My mother was like crazy about reselling. She once bought like a couple thousand pantyhose. And I thought she was nuts. I was like, seriously? But she didn't have room in the place that she lived. So she literally stored them underneath the bed, like 1,000 things of pantyhose. And I actually have gone through years where I've also stored things under my bed for reselling. And now that I'm in a smaller place, I am going to have to go to storing things under my bed. It's kind of funny how life sort of came full circle. But I don't mind doing that because it means I'm going to sell smalls, because I don't want to sell big items. Anyways, I was going to just offload it in auctions, but I don't have access to it. And so I'm not going to worry about it, because that's just one thing I'm not going to worry about. I'm going to do with the stuff that I know. You got to make do with what you got, right? Make sure my shipping is good. Oh, I want to do these further out. Oh, got it. I may have to get off here and take. How long have I even been live? I don't even know. Are y'all bored of me yet? Is there anybody still watching? How many people I got watching? 9. Am I one of them? I'm one of them. Hi to the lurkers. Hello. Hi. How are you? You having fun watching me? Yeah? Good. So glad. Get myself in trouble. See, I really shouldn't have picked this list name because I'm having to go through and fix all their stuff. I should have known it. Their title was like none of the first words were capital, and I wasn't worried about it because I was going to do my own title anyways, pull it from ChatGPT, but I really should. Okay. So now this I got to do a custom SKU for, like my little things I showed you. Where did I put them? Where did I put all my bags? Y'all, what did I do with them? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. What did I do with my stuff? I was like telling y'all all about all my little numbers and all that, and I don't even know what I did. Okay, we'll just roll with this one. That's right. Worked hard all my lifetime with no help from my friends. Seriously, though. Oh, misty eye of mountain below. Okay, I gotta redo this one. Do a little thing, right? Slap it in there, and then I just literally put it where it needs to go, which is how long have I been live? Somebody tell me how long I've been live. Does it show? Oh no, I can see it. 2 hours. Oh, impressive. Me too. Amazon first, always all bugs. Oh yeah, I read that part. Yeah. 2002. Yeah, I remember my mom and the checks and the money order thing. I remember my mom doing that. All right, let's find another thing. Now this is something else. Ooh, isn't this pretty? I think I'm gonna put this on knickknacks. So it's ooh, pretty. It's white. It says white CZ because it came in a little bad on this one. It's still pretty, even though it's cheetah. It's still pretty. It says white CZ, green CZ, yellow fuchsia color glass brass pendant. I think it's stunning. Ridiculously beautiful. Let's list it. 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 I'm curious if ChatGPT will get this one right because this is a little more complicated. I may have to help her out. Oh, it is ridiculously stunning. Oh, like I cannot. It's so pretty. Take some closer ups. Oops. This is three for right now. Let's see if my Erin, my ChatGPT. Good night, my Nana. Time to close your eyes. I hope you have a good nap. Great condition. Okay, I'm going to see if she does it. Because she might not guess it right. Silver tone, rainbow, mystical, volpinic, clear accents, greenstone, bale. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. I'm going to put has white and green CZs though, because she did not put that in there. All right. I like that. Let's find the Nicky Next. Nicky Next.net. Nicky Next. Nick. That's what I'm gonna do now. Every time. That's the new Nick Next theme song there. I gotta come up with one for Dibbed It. I was working on a Dibbed It song. I'm working on it. Come on, what my phone is. What's frustrating is my phone is just not functioning properly. It's like I got to free up some space or something. It's having a hard time. Oh, goodness me. Kimberly Ann, what are you doing, girl, here? Okay. We're going to copy paste. Copy paste in the title. One second. I don't know why I just thought of this. Well, there's a song that my family and I made up, or my mom and my sister and my aunt made up. We used to do, it was called Wild Women in the Wilderness. This is like such a random thought. I don't even know why I thought of this song. But it was called Wild Women in the Wilderness. And it was just all females that would go camping. And when we would drive up to the mountains to go, we would ride together and we worked on a song, and we named it Ode to a Trout. And I can't remember what the song is called, but we used kind of the background music to an oldies song, but it goes, you all ready for me to embarrass myself? It goes, swimming along, got hooked on a line. I lost my baby in no time. Swam and jumped to no avail. Wind it up in a metal pail. Right then and there, they ended my life. Got my head cut off with a knife. Now the next time there's a frost, once again my life will be lost. This is the end of the fishy song. Sing it again and we'll all sing along. I'm missing a few verses in there, but that was our good luck. So we were, throw it out there to the fishy gods and catch a whole bunch of fish was our Ode to a Trout song. Swimming along a hook and a line. Lost my baby in no time. Swim and jump to no avail. Wind it up in a metal pail. Oh, I probably do. You know me, I got just about everything. See, I'm wearing my heart one that reminds me of you. My little sweet angel has a bracelet that I gave to her and has a heart on it because she's my heart. And I wear one that reminds me of her. And a necklace, I wear it quite often. Actually, I was wearing it up until one of my lives because I took it off. I got this off my friend Angel. She sells over on knickknacks.net, knickknacks.net. And she's under Angel's treasure chest. Okay. What was I doing there besides singing about Ode to a Trout? Did I do my copy and paste or am I just totally off my rocker here? It's quite possible to be totally off my rocker. They're still here. I am. Welcome back. Welcome to the chaos. I am. Girl, I gotta get monetized again and I gotta work and I'd be hanging out and I barely even listed much because all I do is be a little squirrel chaser. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. It's harder to sort of stay focused when I'm trying to, read the chat. Yeah, we've had jam sessions. I've sang I don't even know how many songs. I ate a banana. I've been eating pretzels, drank a little protein shake. We're learning about Chat GPT and if it's better than eBay. Am I nuts for starting this pinned at $2.99 for my auction? I think I might be nuts. I am going to have to get off here in just a little bit, though, because I'm going to have to actually hone in and do some listings and then figure out what time I'm going to go live. Because I need to sell some stuff. I didn't take pictures. Okay, let me snap these pictures. Snap the pictures. Oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nobody saw that. Nothing happened. I did not drop it. It is perfectly fine. Everything is just fine. Nobody saw that. Is this not? This thing is ridiculous. Look at it. Just look at it. Just would you look at it? Just look at it. That. Now what happened there? My phone is booting me out. Silly phone. It's because I need to clear some memory. It's having problems with taking pictures. So it's slow-moing it. I need my Apple. iPhone. I need my Apple. iPhone. Come on, work this time. Oh, there we go. Okay. Success! Oh, I already done with my banana. No more bananas. Banana. Banana. I think I just heard my cat. Somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow, I heard my cat meow. She's somewhere outside, I know it, throwing a mini cow. She's probably hungry and waiting for the Amazon delivery, 'cause she is out of cat food and she's been eating my chicken. Angel, are you seeing? So I've been telling my friend Angel. About how, my recent shows of the life to listings are really just way more serious than I used to be over here on YouTube. And since I'm not in a structured environment and I have my reseller rowboat friend Beth keeping me, on the straight and narrow and focused, we just all over the place. I'm just going to be me. And one of the things that I learned years ago about YouTube was do not try to be anything besides yourself. Because when I used to try to hone in the crazy, and shout out to my homie, Todd Flippin' Hustler. Did he switch his name back, or is it Nostalgia Picker? I don't know. I hope he switched it back. I can't remember if he switched it back. Flippin' Hustler. Did he switch it back? I don't know. Either way, it used to be Flippin' Hustler, then he changed it to Nostalgia Picker. And he told me a long, long, long time ago to basically let the crazy out. He is like me in that sense. And I have quite a few friends that are, like that. And we just don't, it's too hard to hone in on it. And why bother trying to be somebody else? Because there's just no point. It took me a while to learn, even as an adult, that it was just okay to be me. Kids were so mean to me growing up, y'all, for real. They would, she's a weirdo. And then even when I started YouTube, people would make fun of me. Oh, she's on drugs. I'm like, no, fools, I'm high on life. Thank you very much. That gets old when people accuse you of that. That gets really old. No, I'm just high on life. It used to bother me, but that's on them. That's on those trolls for doing that, for being that way. And it did get to me a few times in the beginning of my YouTube, all the mean people. It sort of gave me a flashbacks of, school and how awful that was sometimes for me. But I just don't care anymore. And it's not that I don't care what people think, but I just am not going to be somebody else to please everybody. If you don't like me, then don't watch me. If you think I'm an evil person or something, I can guarantee you don't know me. My phone is being so silly. It keeps backing me out. That is my cat. That really is my cat. Meowing somewhere. El gato. So good. She must be bored or something out there. I'm going to finish this listing, chitter chat with y'all for just a second, and then get off of here so I can check on my cat. Can you guys hear that? It sounds like she's in the freaking attic. I wonder if she's on the roof again. She likes to get on the roof because she sounds like she's coming from a vent. This is the bathroom over here. And there's... She does that. She likes to climb on the roof. It used to freak me out when I first got her because she would just stay there, but she was really just scared. And so when she got more used to it, then she would come down more often. Okay, I pre-listed that. All right, friends. On that note, I think I'm actually gonna get off of here. I appreciate everybody hanging out, and just know I'm gonna start doing these more often because I need to get some stuff listed, stuff listed before my next heart surgery because I'm gonna have to take a break. But I just don't know when I'm gonna go live because, like, right now I feel good. My blood pressure is nice and calm today. Hopefully, it stays that way. Right? Wouldn't that be a good idea? Yeah. No drama, no drama. And some days are just medically like not so fabulous. So they just happened to catch me on a good day, but I'll be back around. And then, like I said, next month we're gonna bring the life to listings. Well, hopefully next month. Might be. I have to figure out when my heart surgery is. But those are going to come back soon. We may have to randomly do those, is what I'm thinking on the life to listings. But I'll talk to Beth about it. Either way, I want to start doing those again. And I appreciate y'all. Shall I sing us out? I was about to say, let's go raid somebody. But you can't raid anybody here. They did do that at one time through YouTube. They tested that out. I was hoping that would take. I don't know if that's still out there for some, but I don't have that option. Oh, appreciate y'all. Goodbye, YouTube. It's time to go. Goodbye, YouTube. Hope you like the show. I hate to leave you, but I really must say goodbye, friends. Thank you for hanging out. Love you all so very